Hello again. We're taking a look right now at how to divide decimals using place value blocks. In class we use the green blocks and we could actually manipulate them on our desk, and we practice taking one whole or 10 tenths and splitting them up. We also practice taking one stick of 10, 1/10, and splitting it into 10 hundredths. And so what they've done for you in this model is they've kind of already done the work for you. They've separated everything out into groups, but it's going to be our job to again work backwards and figure out what problem is this representing. So our question says, what quotient does the model Kai made represent? So we're going to go ahead and work through the whole problem, but of course this one is just wanting to know the quotient. So at the end I will show you the shortcut for how this is asking us to solve just for this problem. So what I see from the model is that they have already circled this up, and I have one group, two groups, three groups. And I don't have the total yet, but I do know that Kai has divided his place value blocks into three separate groups. And when I look at just one of the groups and count up the total in one group, that is going to give me my quotient. So one group, if I'm looking at my place value blocks, I've got 3 tenths, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths, or 36 hundredths. And I know that each one is divided equally, so 36 hundredths in each group. So my quotient is going to be 36 hundredths. Now that is what they're asking, so if you just look at one of those groups, his model represents 36 hundredths. Now, in other cases, they want us to figure out what is the problem that was being solved. And so we've already done most of the problem. We know that he divided a certain number into three groups, and he ended up with 36 hundredths. Now I just need to go back, and I can take a look at finding the total, all of the blocks in all of those three groups together. So I've got a couple of options. I can add 36 hundredths 3 times, plus 36 hundredths, to come up with my total, what I've started with, how many blocks he's got. Or I can do shortcut 36 hundredths times 3, and I can solve that way. I know that 3 times 6 is 18. Carry my 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. I've got 2 places after the decimal, and so my answer also needs 2 places after the decimal. And so my product is 1 and 8 hundredths. And so this would be if they were solving for the whole thing. Of course, this question just wants to know how many is in one group, what is the quotient, and so our answer would be 36 hundredths. Hope this helps.